Hello and welcome to our channel. We explore topics deeply. Today's topic, why do relationships fail? If you enjoy our content, please subscribe and hit the like button. So let's get started, shall we? Have you ever wondered why most relationships fail? It's a question that holds a lot of significance. Relationships are complex, intricate, and often hard to navigate. Missteps are common, but some mistakes carry heavier consequences than others. Today, we're going to explore these common missteps that often lead to the demise of relationships. From misunderstandings to lack of communication, we're peeling back the curtain on these relationship pitfalls. Stick around as we delve into the psychological aspects of relationship failures. Let's dissect the human mind and its role in relationship failures. A fascinating journey into human psychology reveals a myriad of factors that contribute to the downfall of relationships. A significant factor is the lack of communication. You see, when we withhold our thoughts and feelings, we create a barrier of misunderstanding. This barrier breeds assumptions and misinterpretations, eroding the foundation of trust and honesty that relationships thrive on. Next, we have infidelity. This is a complex issue, often stemming from dissatisfaction, desire for variety, or the pursuit of validation. When one partner strays, it shatters the trust, creating deep emotional wounds that are hard to heal. Lack of trust, another crucial factor, is like a termite that slowly eats away at the core of the relationship. Without trust, suspicion and insecurity creep in, causing the bond to weaken and eventually break. Lastly, let's talk about the fear of commitment. This fear, often rooted in past traumas or the fear of losing one's independence, can prevent a relationship from reaching its full potential. It creates a wall that keeps the relationship from progressing, leading to stagnation and dissatisfaction. The human mind is indeed a labyrinth of emotions, thoughts, and fears. It plays a significant role in the success or failure of our relationships. The key is to navigate through these complexities, understanding and addressing these psychological aspects to avoid relationship failures. The human mind is complex, and so are relationships. One needs to navigate these complexities to avoid relationship failures. Now let's discuss the 5 common mistakes that people make in relationships. First up, lack of communication. Communication is the backbone of any relationship. It's not just about talking, it's about opening up, expressing your thoughts, fears, and desires. When communication breaks down, misunderstandings arise, causing friction and ultimately cracks in the relationship. Secondly, infidelity. While this may seem obvious, the reasons behind it often go deeper than surface-level attraction. Infidelity can stem from dissatisfaction, neglect, or the thrill of novelty. It's a breach of trust that can cause irreversible damage. Speaking of trust, that leads us to our third common mistake, lack of trust. Trust is the bedrock of a relationship. When that trust is broken or even just dented, it can cause insecurity, jealousy, and suspicion. These negative feelings can cloud a relationship, turning it from a source of happiness to a cause of stress. The fourth mistake is the fear of commitment. This isn't just about being afraid to say "I do." It's about not being ready to fully invest time, effort, and emotions into a relationship. Fear of commitment can lead to a lack of progression in a relationship, causing stagnation and dissatisfaction. And finally, unrealistic expectations. We all have our ideals, but it's important to remember that nobody's perfect. Expecting your partner to fulfill every single requirement on your checklist is not only unfair, but also unrealistic. This can lead to disappointment, resentment, and a feeling of constant inadequacy in your partner. Each of these mistakes, in their own way, can lead to the breakdown of a relationship. They create a toxic environment where love struggles to survive. But the good news is, they can be avoided. By fostering open communication, maintaining fidelity, building trust, overcoming the fear of commitment, and setting realistic expectations, you can create a loving and healthy relationship. Avoiding these mistakes can help maintain a healthy relationship. But remember, it takes 2 to build a relationship. Let's take a moment to summarize what we've learned today. We've delved deep into the psychology behind relationship failures, highlighting how misunderstandings, miscommunication, and mismatched expectations can lead to a breakdown. We've also highlighted how the lack of emotional intelligence can often be a silent killer, slowly eroding the bond between 2 people. We then moved on to explore the 5 common mistakes that often lead to relationship failures. Neglecting your partner's needs, failing to communicate effectively, not providing enough space, being overly critical, and failing to resolve conflicts in a healthy manner. Each of these mistakes, though seemingly minor, can accumulate over time and lead to a breakdown in the relationship. The key takeaway here is the importance of understanding these psychological aspects and avoiding these common mistakes. By doing so, you can significantly improve your chances of maintaining a healthy, fulfilling relationship. Remember, a successful relationship requires effort, understanding, and most importantly, communication. Avoid these common mistakes, and you're on your way to a healthy relationship.